Hello everyone, my name is QFZ and welcome back to part 2 of my Sonic movie review. Last time I talked about Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and my experience watching it in theater before the world went to crap. If you haven't watched it, be sure to click on the I icon and watch it before watching this because I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about the first movie. So without further ado, let's talk about Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Oh boy. This movie had me laughing, had me cheering, and had me crying. It's like Collen'O all again, all the three emotions just mixing together to create a big adventure. And oh boy, oh fuck yeah, I'm so glad that I was able to watch this movie. So yeah, the movie just came out on Thursday, just like other movies in my country, and instead of waiting a few days later to watch the movie, I took my chances. Since I wasn't working my part-time job anymore, I was on my semester break. I took the chances and just go and watch the movie. And oh boy, it was a fun experience. So yeah. It was Thursday morning, it was 10 in the morning, took my ride to the local theater that I went to watch the first movie, went to the same theater, and bought my ticket. With this time I'm not fumbling myself, I went to the counter. Surprisingly, the cashier from 2 years ago is still there. Bought my ticket, went to the theater, and surprisingly, no one even turned up. Like, I'm serious, like nobody even turned up in my theater. I don't know what happened. Maybe because it was, the pandemic still going on. I mean, then again, the world is getting back to normal. Everything is getting open again. So I don't understand why nobody watching it. Maybe because it's not weekend yet. Maybe I have no idea. Maybe because it's too early. I don't know. So yeah, I took my seat. I was like on the 5th row from the front. Yeah, I count from the front, it was the 5th row, so I'm not sure if anyone was behind me. I didn't really bother to look behind, so I'm gonna assume it was nobody. Anyway, back to Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I was laughing some of the jokes. I'm at home, dot 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 dot. Holy shepherd, this is only a drill. I don't speak duct tape, Clipper the big red rich monster, Blackcopter, Professor 8 meets Monopoly Man, that was a good one. What would you like on the bagel? Display bagel. First Green Hill, then Universe, then Multiverse. That was a good one too. So yeah, like I said, I had a lot of fun, writing down some of the moments on my phone, not recording them. I write down all the key lines on my virtual note on my phone, and that's why I was able to remember some of the lines. So yeah, laughing, cheering, especially when it's like I was like, when the Master Emerald Shadow and review some of the emeralds, I know that Sonic, Super Sonic. I was like, oh, it's Sonic. Oh, here he comes, Super Sonic, oh. Yeah, that was my reaction. I don't care if anyone would tell me shut up. I was standing up, lifting my both fists in the air, just cheering until that moment comes. That experience was surreal. I was so happy, cheering, excited, all the emotions flow through me. I don't care if anyone were upset with me ruining the experience for them. I don't care. I was just having my own experience, my life. So yeah, that was on the greatest moment. Of course, at the end, when the cop lady says 50 years ago, I was like, oh, Shadow, oh! And they show Shadow, I scream even more. Oh my sherbet. Oh, that was like two of the greatest moments in the history of theater in my lifetime. I thought Sonic the Hedgehog 1 already impressed me enough. Wait till you watch Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Oh my smoke. Oh my god. It's like I was just, now it's like I was just, you know, talking about my experience instead of reviewing the movie. Don't worry, the review will come later. And when the credits, shows like this 2D animated video game graphics, I was crying because, one, because the movie was so good, two, because the music is really good, accompanied by the end credits. That hits me right in the feeling. I don't know why, maybe because it's a nostalgic feeling. I don't grow up with Sega Genesis, but to see them pander towards, cater towards the nostalgia side, giving the respect towards the early days of Sonic the Hedgehog, I could not stop crying. I was cheering, I was crying. It was so beautiful. Like, oh my god, it was so beautiful. Oh boy. Oh boy. And at this point, some people already left. Like, you can tell though they are not Sonic fans. They are definitely never watched Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Sonic fan. So yeah, I can confirm some people were watching behind, but some only like 1 or 2 people, like 4, 10, 7 people, if I remember correctly. Some people just left towards the left door, just left, and then I came back like, boo, you're missing out on the greatest moment. Oh boy. Oh boy. I feel like I was a louse in the theater. Like, oh boy. I wish like someone would just scream with me, but I guess they have no emotion. I don't know. Anyway, of course. Instead of course, I decided to sneak my way into some of the theater. Not lucky this time because some of the employees were cleaning up stuff. It was like, hey, I saw you in the movie theater. Hey, I heard you screaming a lot. Hey, why are you coming here? Your movie's over. Get out of here. And the movie was playing Mobius. I believe it was Mobius, and there are like more crowds in that room. I don't know, man. I don't know if people were not big fan of Sonic the Hedgehog fan in my area, but yeah, I didn't really care about Mobius. I just left. So yeah, I just left home, and on my way home, I was just crying, cheering, and just cannot stop remembering all the stuff that happened for the past 1-2 hours. Like, I believe it's like I did put my stopwatch. It was around 1 hour 50. So like close to 2 hours where was spent on Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Not Sonic, not Mobius. That movie can F off. So yeah, go watch Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Anyway, let's time to talk about the review. We start with the positive. So first up, of course, is the positive is the voice acting. Ben Schwartz reprising his role as Sonic. Once again, like I said in the first movie review, he's the perfect guy for Sonic. He is cool. He sometimes arrogant. His lines fits well the characteristics of Sonic. Like I say, once again, did the line perfectly. Doing the both first and second movie, I didn't really watch anything from Ben Schwartz, so my experience, my knowledge with him isn't deep yet. So I can't really say I can't really say too much thing about him other than in the realm of Sonic movie. But all I can say is that Sonic, Ben Schwartz, he's a man for a movie Sonic, and I can't wait for Sonic 3 when he's come back. I really want him to be back. Next up, of course, Tails. Collen'O Shaughnessy, I hope I pronounced your name right. Man, Tails is adorable, and you want to hug that little furball so badly. Like, that fucks upon, making his first appearance. He then just finds Sonic, helps Sonic along the way. He was so cute. The voice, the way he acts, it's so cute. And also the fact that they built some character development onto this fox himself. He at first, he's found Sonic, and then he was scared because he brought so much trouble for Sonic, and he almost got Sonic killed. He was doubting himself, but under the advice of Sonic, Tom, he was able to regain his confidence and able to just help Sonic together. Like I wish like they actually follow Sonic eventual one line like, oh, like they got separated halfway down the movie. That could have been like longer if I could make the movie longer, and I'm fine with it. Like the middle section, you know, they got separated and Tails able to fight for himself, and I wish they actually go that way. I'm not saying this way or it's bad. I say it could be better. Like, so, you know, Tails fight for himself and able to find Sonic again, and able to fight even harder, gain more confidence to build Tails. I see they're trying to build Tails as a brave character, and who knows, maybe Sonic 3 he will fight on his own. So yeah, hopefully they don't ruin him. you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, hopefully they don't ruin him. And yeah, Tails is adorable, good character development, and of course, the banter with Sonic. You know, he meets Sonic for the first time. And one thing that bugs me is that he's been looking for Sonic this whole time. Like you know, when Sonic unleashed the electric for the first movie, Tails like detect a signal. Like, has he been watching Sonic for the whole time for God knows how long? Like before Sonic come to the Earth, like was Tails already searching for him? Man, that's like some deep backstory that could expand to expand Tails' story. You know, especially the part where everyone make fun of him for having two tails. Yeah, that could have been like expand him, you know, make him more memorable. So yeah, that's a good portrayal by Collen'O Shaughnessy. Good portrayal for Tails. She did well in the game. She did even better in the movie. Next up is Knuckles. Unfortunately, I cannot say the same for Knuckles. Like, I'm like something about Knuckles' voice acting in this movie just felt weird to me. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't hate Idris Elba. You know, I think he did a really good job portraying Sonic's biggest rival, Knuckles the Echidna. You know, his voice pretty deep and he's intimidating, but something about him voicing Knuckles just kind of bugged me. I don't know why, but maybe because like few weeks ago I was watching a movie officially, you know, starring Idris Elba. Like, what was the movie again? You know, like the Marvel's movie. Like, I was just revisiting some of the movie and then came back here and I was like, yeah, this guy's a little weird. I don't hate his performance. I think he did a good job, but maybe because it's my mentality, my mindset of just, you know, when I watched this movie, I cannot stop thinking about Idris Elba. Like, Idris Elba is like a really big, like he's one of my favorite actor. So yeah, go watching. Maybe because I watched this of the Marvel's movie, way before, few weeks before this movie, and I was like, I keep picturing him in another character's perspective instead of Knuckles himself. Like, you know, like, oh, this is Knuckles, Idris Elba not portray him, but my mind just keep drift towards, you know, my mind just keep drifting towards Heimdall from Thor. So I cannot stop picturing it. I don't know, maybe I should shut off my brain, not thinking about anything else while watching the movie. So yeah, Idris Elba, not a bad actor, just felt pretty weird. You know, it's my fault, I guess. Overall, not bad. And of course, lastly, Robotnik. As awesome, just like the first movie, he's crazy, he's maniacal, and he's evil to the point that you feel like you want to root for him. Like, he continued to portray his role perfectly, and I dare I say, even better, a step higher than the first movie. Like, he is just awesome. That's all I'm gonna say. I always talk about him in the first movie, so I'm not gonna bother repeat myself here. What I say in my first movie applies pretty similarly here. And if like he's gonna retire after this movie, then sucks. It sucks. Like, I would love to see him play Robotnik for one more time in Sonic 3. You know, I'm pretty sure he's still alive, just hasn't come back yet. So yeah. Well, so Idris Elba. Why do I say Idris Elba? Jim Carrey, if you're watching that, please don't retire. One more movie, just one more movie. I want to see a battle with Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh please, one more movie. Oh well. So yeah, those are my positive for the characters. Next up for the positive are of course the Easter eggs. Like there are loads of them. I gonna list up some of the ones that I managed to came across while watching the movie. SA2 on the helicopter, definitely a good reference to Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I was like, hey, is that? Hey, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, pointing at the screen while standing up and possibly annoying everyone behind me. Gotta go fast. Sonic air bubbles. And I'm not sure if you heard it, but when Sonic skiing down the snowy mountain, there's a brief moment of ice cap zone theme being played. Like the opening, it played a little bit and then they just cut off the next music. I'm not sure you can anyone heard it, but I heard it. I think it's ice cap zone. Sonic, of course. Sonic AIR, which when Sonic opens a portal for Tom and Maddie for Rachel's wedding. Sonic says Sonic presented by Sonic AIR. I wonder if it's an Easter egg to Sonic Angel Island Remaster, like this a remake of Sonic the Hedgehog 3 on PC, fan-made version, which we don't have an official version release because Michael Jackson soundtrack. So yeah, I wonder if that's a reference to. Mean Bean, of course, the cafe, um, Winter Soldier, that's a good one. And of course, Titanic Monarch as Robotnik Last Stand. Like, I was screaming. You bet I was screaming. I was like, hey! So they also recognize Sonic Mania one more time. Like, the first one already recognized Sonic Mania, but I'm glad they actually keep it that way with Sonic 2. So yeah, Titanic Monarch, I wonder if they're gonna try to bring in Phantom Ruby next time. Oh boy, I'm really excited what they're gonna do next time. So yeah, Sonic and Knuckles fighting. That's a reminiscent to Sonic X, when they fight for the first time. Guardian units, gun, good one. That's a good one. I roll my eyes. Admittedly, that was a good one. Oh yeah, Labyrinth Zone. It's Labyrinth Zone with a mix of Lost Labyrinth from Sonic 4. Like, there's this scene where Robotnik and Knuckles were getting chased by a boulder. I'm pretty sure that's a reference to Lost Labyrinth. Labyrinth Zone for Sonic 1. Kind of wish they played Sonic, like the theme. I actually wish they played the drown theme. When Sonic was drowning. Like, there was a missed opportunity there. Some of the parts that I wish they were using some music from the Sonic games, like, when Sonic would run, chasing down the thief, at the beginning, I was expecting Open Your Heart in some sort of rendition, especially with the manhole cover getting blown up. Like, that's definitely a Sonic Adventure reference, but why don't they just play Open Your Heart? Like, that was a missed opportunity. Like, yeah, that was a missed opportunity to play some of the songs during the course of the movie. So yeah, those are my positive for the movie. I enjoy it. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna watch it another time. Not during this weekend for sure. Because it's gonna be jam packed, and I worry that I'm gonna get beaten up and or get chased out for screaming. Because apparently, people, I don't know why. I don't know if you act like that in the public group, just look at you and it's like you're gonna get mad at you. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I watch it another time. So yeah, on to the negative is once again the kids joke. Like, flossing is back. Like, when Eggman do his Robotnik do his flossing, I was like, oh, not again. Why did they bring it back? I was not happy. I was cringing because flossing was so 2018-19. Like, we don't need flossing anymore. So why? Next up is the plot twist. Like, so yeah, the human characters are like a small improvement over the first one. Like, you know, they didn't drag the scene too long. Like the first one, like, there's this family drama thing that went too long. Here's the wedding scene. You know, talking there's this volleyball scene. You know, the wedding scene. You know, Tom get introduced to Maggie's family. The scene they didn't drag on too long. Show a few moments and then cut back to Sonic and them. So yeah, I'm glad to keep it that way. And also the fact that, oh my gosh, they actually redeem Rachel and Maddie's character. Like unlike in the first movie where they were pretty useless, Maddie and Rachel got their stand-up moment. Like Sonic and Tails and Tom were captured by the agents. We'll get back to that later. That's my negative. We're back to positive now. You know, and they will get kidnapped, and then Maddie found a bag left by Tails. They found all these cool gadgets, and I was worried they're gonna fumble across, you know, trying to get all the technology ready. But no, they actually managed to sneak some of the they managed to sneak some of the guards, and were able to use some of the weapons to their liking. Like, you gotta watch, like Maddie throwing this weapon onto the ground, which makes one of the guards fly upwards and land on the other side of the island. And then of course Rachel was trying to do destruction on the other side, and inevitably helped Rachel when she was cornered by everyone. That was one of the greatest moments. Like, she was annoying in like the first movie, but they redeemed her to be somewhat important and useful here. So I'm glad they actually do that with Rachel and Maddie. But I cannot say the same for the other human characters. So yeah, back to the negative. You know, the wedding scene. It turns out Sonic rings was replaced by, when who was the guy, Rachel and the other guy were about to marry, and they're about to use the ring, which turns out to be Sonic ring. Tom goes up, punches him to get the ring back, and Sonic Tails appear in front of them, and in a matter of seconds they were all captured. It turns out everyone are agents. Like, where did that come from? It's like, why? I don't understand. Like, everyone at the wedding are agents, but then, like, they all were pretty nice guys. Okay, with some irrelevant characters. Like, oh, they're gonna just add a plot twist. It's like, oh, you're the agents. Like, you are the agent? You are the agent? Everyone are agent? Like, they came out of nowhere. Maybe because they were just following from like the first movie, like Tom and Sonic were hunted. I guess they're following there, but this scene just came out of nowhere. Like, they take Sonic to this hotel, and then they are defeated easily. Like, what was the point if you're gonna show up here and then just get out here like that? Like, oh boy, I don't know, man. That just felt a little rushed and a little out of place. Speaking of rush, let's talk about Knuckles' backstory. It turns out, the owl and the echidna were having a fight, and because of the Master Emerald, and because of that, both were having heavy casualties. Knuckles' dad never came back. I wish I would get actually sad for that, but okay, there's that. Explain what happened between Long Claw, which she's pretty dead for sure. So yeah, it explains the backstory between the two sides. I wish that we got more exposure to them. Like, oh, like give me like the 5 minutes backstory about the owl and echidna long story, like, instead of just like some cutscene like that. Like, I wish we deserve more. I think we deserve more of a lore behind the Knuckles and the echidna tribe, and the feud between the owl and the echidna. I wish we get more exposure to that. But oh well, we got some Knuckles spin-off series coming soon, so that will explain the plot hole, everything in the future. So yeah, back to the problem is that here's the thing, and then they just cut back to reality where Knuckles found out he was fooled by Eggman, Robotnik, and he decided to help Sonic. Like, you know, I'm glad he actually learned his lesson and team up with Sonic, but the backstory could have some more work into it. Like I just not satisfied with the story. Like, oh, we thought Longclaw is alive, she's dead, and then we got this backstory which only lasts around 20 seconds, I think. So yeah, like I said, I wish we got more exposure to the background between Echidna versus the Owl. And frankly, that's all I gotta say with Sonic the Hedgehog 2 as a whole. Overall, a big step up compared to the first one, and I really enjoyed this movie. Like I said, I laugh, I cheer, I cry. All the emotions are all worth it. I'm gonna do it again in 2 years' time. Hopefully, maybe they will get the movie done quickly. I mean, they already start working on the third movie as of right now, so who knows, maybe they were able to squeeze the movie by next year, end of next year. We will see about that. So yeah, can't wait for that, can't wait for Shadow, can't wait for more hype, can't wait to celebrate this movie for many years to come. Can't wait to watch this movie again in the next few days. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'm beyond excited for what's ahead for Sonic. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Let me know below whether you agree or disagree on my opinion for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And let me know below what's your different opinion, what you think. What's your funny moment, what's your favorite moment, and what's your experience watching the movie. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on notification bell so that you won't miss anything from me. Thank you for watching, and see you all in 2024.